we need to make sure that we are not setting these kids up for failure, both on the park, and I'm not so worried about the park. I think it'll work itself out. It's going to take 2 or 3 years. But I am very concerned about the ACT performance in this district, and it is atrocious right now. How we're performing on ACT, we ought to all be looking for some answers on how we can better deliver the curriculum in the classroom to boys and girls that are going on to the next level. Right now, we're not meeting the state benchmarks, and to be quite honest, Tennessee state benchmarks are not that high either. So that's what I think we need to do. I understand the principals, I understand the teachers. The teachers have been accustomed to a 1.5 hour planning period. That will go away under any change that we make. And I know that's going to be something that they really would like to keep. But right now they're working 3/4 of the day in the classroom, and then they have 1/4 of the day where they do planning and grading papers and that sort of thing. I do think, as Dr. Grimes said, there are ways to do this where the principal can say, 2nd, 4th, and 6th period will have no homework on certain days and no quizzes on certain days, and the other classes will. If you do those kinds of things and implement it correctly, your students, what we're here for is to serve the students. They will be better served and better prepared to take the ACT. And
let me just throw this out there to start with, and I'll just say it. I'm convinced we need to change from the block period. I'm not convinced we're ready to do it for next year. You know, I'm thinking when we change, it needs to be system-wide. It doesn't need to be pilot programmed. I think but we need to have all these issues that we're discussing today worked out. I don't think we have enough time to work out all of those issues. Start it next year. When we start it, it needs to be ready to go. It doesn't need to be a cluster. It doesn't need to be a work in progress, learn on the job thing. It needs to be worked out ahead of time, and all of these issues that we're discussing need to be resolved before it's implemented, in my opinion. But I would like to see it implemented. I just think we're a little late for next year already. I mean, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to have loose ends, because, you know, how's a kid going to get a year back if next year's all jacked up because we've got this, we're moving this along? How do you get that back? I mean, I don't know. So that's my thought, and I'll throw that out there and we'll take it from